up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Chainsaw Man Part 2, Chapter 99, aka Chapter 196. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you are a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter season in full swing and more on the way, and that does include Chainsaw Man Rise. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So last chapter of Chainsaw Man, we got what seems to appear to be the Death Devil. Oh my god, the Death Devil. If that is her, I'm going to lose my mind. Anyways, let us get into this chapter and see what is in store for us today. Oh. And this chapter is titled Chainsaw Man to the Rescue. I'm not sure if it's okay for me to come out and say this, but I feel really, really bad for you guys. Pity at the top of their lungs. Oh my god. They're all looking at her like, you kids can take it from here. Dude, she's crying. She's bawling her eyes out. Hey, how about you give us a hand with our school festival? If I could save you guys with that. Okay, then could you take those trash bags out to the incinerator for us? Asking me to do a job anyone could do is a waste of my superior talents, though, too. What a bitch! I could save you guys with my special powers. You don't have powers. Shouldn't you take out the trash, too? What a bitch! Thank goodness, one less thing to worry about. Look, I don't know what your deal is, but the rest of us here are having fun working on the festival. We don't know how to handle we don't know how to handle freaks like you. You're bringing down the mood and making everyone uncomfortable. If you really want to save us, why don't you go crush ants outside or something? Ooh. Like, seriously, what? These people are complete assholes. But let's be real. If that is Death Devil again, if that is, like, I think that is, she was kind of being a complete bitch, too. So, I mean, I can't say she kind of didn't have it coming. So, I think this is probably the localizer spicing it up. Is, we don't know how to handle freaks like you. I think freak is just because in the Spanish version, it says, the girl here says that they call the Death Devil, because that's who I think this is the Death Devil. They call her a party pooper in the Spanish version, which I think is so great. Like, if you're gonna spice it up, if this isn't the accurate, if the Spanish localization is accurate, like, Why would you not use, why would you, I would have been so fine with them using party pooper instead of uncomfortable. But I feel like I gotta check the Japanese raw. I'll run it through. I'm gonna have Japanese swear check it too. But like, I think using freaks is probably them spicing, is probably the localizer spicing it up. But I'm gonna double check. So it looks like it says here, at least in the Google Translate, it's more so like a strange character to work with. We don't. So, all right, I will give that a pass. I just wanted to make sure because it's just. Anyways, let's keep going here. You never know with these localizations, especially with what we've seen with Chainsaw Man. Their Chainsaw Man localizations, it's been very hit or miss. So I just wanted to make sure. If you really want to save us, why don't you go crush ants outside or something? All right, so now she's outside crushing ants. Hey, if you've moved to this mess of a city, you probably had some pretty horrible experiences wherever you came from, right? The kids back in the classroom are going through a lot too. Homes getting burnt down, parents dying, all sorts of awful stuff. School's the only place where we can smile like our old selves. If you want to save us, could you lend a hand with a smile? Unfortunately, as things are, the festival's sure to fail. Huh? But I have the power to save you guys. Oh shit! So yes! So yes, we were all right. This is the death double. Through death, I'll release you from your earthly suffering. Oh! There he is. There's Chainsaw Man. Yes! Chainsaw Man? Listen up. Somebody's calling for help. Oh my god. Somebody's calling for help. With a heart that burns to right wrongs. I've come from the depths of hell. Engine revved and ready. Oh my god, this is cheesy. I'll save you too. Defeating devils with devil powers. Delivering justice with the power of justice. That's right. My name is Chainsaw Man. What the actual fuck is this? Oh my god, a bombastic speech for a magnificent performance. What the actual fuck is this? What the actual fuck is this? Oh my god, like, what happened? What? What is this? That is not Chainsaw Man. What the fuck is that? That is bootleg Chainsaw Man. That is bootleg Chainsaw Man. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was the Chainsaw Man from like ages ago. But yes, I'm glad that Death Devil is here. Oh my god, I'm so happy she is. But that's bootleg Chainsaw Man! Oh my god, it's bootleg Chainsaw Man! Oh my god! You know what? I feel like what bootleg Chainsaw Man represents is like the Chainsaw Man that the Western fandom thinks Denji is supposed to be. That's what I feel like he totally represents. I do. Because remember, the West has this. Because Fujimoto gets these tweets too from Western fans about Denji. They do. Because Western Twitter is weird and complete assholes and will tweet this shit to Fujimoto. So I gotta wonder if that's what bootleg Chainsaw Man represents. That it represents what the Western fandom thinks or perceives Chainsaw Man to be. That's what I always thought that bootleg Chainsaw Man represented. And with this speech here, like, come on, how does that not like represent what Western fans perceive Chainsaw Man to be? Because let's be real, the Western fans are like, especially Chainsaw Man fans, are extremely media illiterate. Because they don't understand that Denji is like, all what Denji wants is to fuck bitches. That's all Denji wants. He just wants to fuck bitches. And like, they don't seem to get it. But yes, this chapter is amazing. Oh my god. But there's something else here that's interesting. It seems like this bootleg, God, this is straight up like bootleg. This is bootleg Chainsaw Man. What I mean by bootleg, for those of you that don't understand what I mean by bootleg Chainsaw Man, is if you know those bootlegs you get from China, and like the toys you get from China, and you see, and they have like these weird deformities. Like some will have like a weird eye, or like, and some a good example would be like a Barbie, for example. A bootleg Barbie will have the hair won't be rooted all the way, so like when you lift the hair up, it will like have a massive bald spot. It will. I'm dead serious, because it's not rooted all the way, and like the legs will be like stick thin. It's really creepy. Bootleg Barbies are extremely creepy. If you go look it up, you will understand why they're creepy as fuck. Also, like bootleg stuff from China will, like, especially if you get it from Temu, will like have, if you open it up, like for the package, will have like a weird chemical smell coming out from it too. I could just picture like this bootleg Chainsaw Man having like the weirdest chemical smell. I can picture it. But and also like the other thing that I could think of, the other thing that comes to mind, if you've read Jogon, you know what I'm thinking, is like the bootleg Jogon. It totally makes me think of bootleg Jogon. Oh my god. But yeah, like there's a set, like this Chainsaw Man has like a second head, which you see in bootleg action figures sometimes. Oh my god! Like you get the weirdest deformities in bootleg figures and stuff. That's what this gives. This is bootleg Chainsaw Man. Bootleg Chainsaw Man is back, because remember we saw him like a while ago, ages ago. But yes, this is like full on bootleg Chainsaw Man. This is. Oh my god! I'm so happy to see bootleg Chainsaw Man. Oh my god. I'm trying to think, do I want to call this like bootleg FRAUDSAW Man, or bootleg? It's probably this is bootleg Chainsaw Man. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think about this chapter? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is the bootleg Chainsaw Man that we saw a while ago, or do you think this is your turning Chainsaw Man into a weapon? I think it's the former more than the latter. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Chainsaw Man content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.